She's not nothing but a gaming ass bitch, like Paul Pierce say, from Long Beach. Know what you say?
Ain't no Baduisms in science.
Ain't no Baduisms in science. Oh man. And sometimes I like watching this show, man. These guys are very funny. Last week we covered this topic already, right? We highlighted the crazy interview that Dr. Bryant had with Paul Pierce on his The Truth After Dark show. Seems like she exposed herself crazy. Never seen someone expose himself this way. But apparently Corey Holcomb has more info on her, RJ. Let's take a look. Fair use.
Been talking about it. The girl burned people clothes and everything. I know about you. I know about you. Want me to tell you why? Because I know a lot of people used to hang out in the strip club. They know you. I told y'all this broad from the strip club. I told y'all. But everybody want to act like the big bad black man is talking crazy. In fact, I want to bring up the most awkward thing I went through was when I was at the radio in Atlanta. I was up there with this dude, I think his name was Ryan Cameron. He was caking for this broad so bad. And I tried to be nice because he's not qualified to talk to real people.
Right.
The man act like I was dogging the broad out, and I'm like, you don't even know this bitch. This bitch ain't even got a history on the internet because she erased it. You don't see her coming up in school and doing all that. Lames don't think like that. You don't see back how she used to move. She erased it. She's an extortionist. She extort weak niggas for a living while sucking pussy.
That's a crazy statement. He's been claiming she is of the carpet muncher society.
I didn't know that he was claiming it. But even if I had heard it, I wouldn't have thought that he meant it literally. Now, if that's the case, then it wouldn't make her the first former stripper turned successful
Psychologist?
Financially.
Oh man!
Well,
my bad. I forgot, RJ. One thing I forgot.
Exotic dancers. I think exotic dancers. I think exotic dancers. I think escorts. I think mattress actresses. Because of the nature of their jobs, they understand men.
Yes.
On a primitive level, and
100%.
For example, and they understand how men work on a primitive level. If you have like a woman that has been very promiscuous throughout her life and she has a lot of experience, then she has the skills to be a good companion physically, but that doesn't mean that she doesn't have a track record of maintaining a relationship. So that requires different skills. Whereas you might have someone who can be a good partner but doesn't know the other side. Yes. But what we discussed last week, I think, was it last week when you discussed when she went on Paul Pierce's The Truth After Dark podcast, it's clear that she is a hypocrite. And now that I'm hearing that she's allegedly a former exotic dancer, makes me think that the doctor title that she has is of a university that doesn't exist anymore. I don't know if this is the truth or not. It's what I've
It's true. It's true. People have been talking about this on the whole internet. So let's assume it.
Then I'm asking myself whether or not Dr. Bryant wasn't her stage name, and that she came out with a stethoscope and nothing else.
And booty shorts.
There you go.
I always say, I wonder what her price is. Doesn't matter what I wanna. She looks
Be
like
with
someone who
her.
has a price.
Okay, let me see. Let me see who. Okay, let me
Under
see.
the sea,
Wait,
under the
I'm going to
sea.
see now.
Under the sea, under the sea.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
I didn't.
You're
I don't
laughing.
recall you ever. I saw the name, guys. I don't recall you ever telling me that.
Go check IG. How often I okay, I'm not gonna say what I did.
Hey, let's move on, man. Because you're not giving details, people are thinking this is way more than what it
It's way more. It's not that deep. It's not that deep, guys. But I cannot expose her name because you might run into her. I don't know. Looks crazy. Now you're in trouble because I'm saying her name, but now I don't. I'm not in the neighborhood where you are. It's a crazy neighborhood. They might run up on you, and now I'm responsible for them running up on you.
Let's move on, man.
Anyway, let's continue. Fair use. Shout out to Corey, man. Corey is putting it down, putting knees on necks.
I dare somebody. I ain't got to say her name. We all know who it is. She extort the weak while sucking pussy. That's what she do. You ain't never been up against no motherfucker like me in no debate, because I do you worse than Paul
This is
Pierce.
crazy.
Paul Pierce was a good guy. And while you and the other girl on Paul Pierce show, they was yucking, because women yuck with a bitch they know ain't shit.
And which one was first? Was it Paul Pierce or
You know what that's called, right?
Hold on.
Cam Newton's?
No,
Because she did Cam Newton.
Cam Newton
Foul.
was trying to be a gentleman.
Did he come after that show, Paul Pierce's show? Or
No, he came first. If you ask me,
Oh.
Cam Newton's show is what blew her up when she was disrespectful to Cam Newton.
Yeah.
And the bitches was like, yeah, girl, get him. Yeah, girl, get him. And this bitch ain't coming with nothing but cap. She capping about everything she talking about. It was the sister who came on my show who was telling everybody that low vibrational is not, she's not describing it right. She's not nothing but a gaming ass bitch like Paul
They
Pierce
don't
say
use-
from Long Beach. Know what
Ain't-
you say?
Ain't no Baduisms in science.
Ain't no Baduisms in science. Oh man. And sometimes I like watching this show, man. These guys are very funny. Oh man. Yeah, man. RJ. By the way,
Yeah.
that's what you're referring to last week. Low vibrations.
Low vibrations, yeah. He was
Apparently
calling
she's
people low-
describing it wrong as well.
But the hypocrite thing about her, and that's the superficial thing, right? The hypocrite thing about her is that she sat across Nick Cannon. She sat across Cam Newton. She sat across Paul Pierce. Well, before he got to Paul Pierce, because I think it's sitting across Nick Cannon and Cam Newton that got her the clout.
Yeah, the cloud. Yeah.
But KR, she knew. She sat there and talked ish about them dudes, telling them that they're low vibration, that they have traumas and so on and so forth. And because they were on the attack, and Cam Newton pushed back a bit, and Nick Cannon pushed back a bit as well. But of course, they're corporate. Paul Pierce has a history of getting fired for certain questionable conduct. You went live with exotic dancers, got fired, I believe, off of ESPN.
Yeah, that was crazy.
He told KG about the
The JUCO.
the woman that she was with, and how what everything that they let him do if the money is right, and so on and so forth. So Paul Pierce doesn't give an F. Yeah. And so and then you see her change up. And Paul Pierce did dare to ask the questions, and she's 42, doesn't have a boyfriend, doesn't have a husband, doesn't have a boyfriend, doesn't have a partner, has been on and off with the same dude for 5 years, who's 11 years young, 11, right? Or 9 years. 9 years.
9 years younger.
9 years younger than she is. And let's be honest, KaiR, you don't think that Nick Cannon and or Cam Newton stands a chance with her? She's a hypocrite.
Yeah, she is. Yes. And now she's also.
And again,
being
let me just say this before I forget. I just want to reiterate: whatever you want to do with your life is, I don't care. But don't go on podcasts and go around telling people everything that's wrong with them while your house is not in order. Don't
perpetrating the fraud
rocks if you live in a glass house.
Because the great, I think about, and the funny thing is in this whole situation, she's claiming to be like this doctor, but she's in a worse relationship than all these guys are.
Yeah.
Toxic as hell. By the way, she's saying she's been with this guy how many years already? 11 years?
Something like that. No, 5 years.
5 years. Okay.
Yeah.
RJ. Hypothetically, she's a doctor, right?
Yeah.
So
Allegedly.
she's
Allegedly, not hypothetically. Allegedly. Yo.
allegedly, yeah.
Allegedly.
This makes it worse. Allegedly, she's a doctor. Jeez.
That's a Freudian slip right there.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Yeah, let me play the cards right. Allegedly, she's a doctor. She also helps people to be better. Problem is, RJ, you are claiming, or someone who's obviously not of the standard you want is still in your vicinity. But she also tells women in this situation with the guy that's not good enough to leave the guy.
Yep. Doesn't make sense. Make it make sense.
Doesn't make any sense.
Make it make sense.
Another thing.
Make it make sense.
If you are, let's say, the non-toxic, the non-toxica, as you say you are, why are you in this toxic situation? You should be able to find someone who's better suited if you're as top-notch as you say.
Hypothetically speaking, yes.
That is hypothetically. That's very hypothetical. That's very hypothetical. It's not alleged because otherwise she would have had it. But yeah, crazy, man. Crazy situation. Guys, let us know in the comments, what do you think? Do you think Corey is exposing her to the bone, or do you think that Corey just went too far? I mean, Corey is always gonna be Corey. He's gonna expose. If he doesn't like you, he's gonna expose the hell out of you, and he clearly doesn't like her.